What up, YouTube? It's your boys, and this is Kirby's Adventure Part 3. Probably.
This will be the last sitting for sure.
You folks ready?
Yogurt Yard.
Question of the part: how you doing today? It's Monday that we're recording. That's pretty rare. Usually Fridays or Saturdays. I feel like at this point we recorded at some point on all 7 days. We've definitely done Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Obviously, we've definitely done Monday.
Yeah, we were gonna do it on Saturday, but then I had to cancel the last second.
I feel like when COVID, we're demonetized. Oh crap! Now during when everything was closed down and it was the most base time in the history of the world, we did LPs like twice a week, and we definitely did it. Man, we did it twice a week. We had to do it on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, it feels as if like some weeks we did it like 3 times. It was awesome.
It was so awesome. It's like all that. I think I said it before, but all that time, all that doing that wanted me to do made me want to do is just be retired and just not work.
Yeah, lockdown months, the comfiest months. And getting paid by the government to do it, yes, sir.
Can someone create another thing to lock us down?
But nothing that has two plus years of ramifications.
nothing that harms anyone in any way. Just maybe we can just stay home.
Yeah,
you know?
It feels as if like the world was punishing us because we had 2 months of comfy, not even 2 months of comfy, and it's like the rest of the world is ruined forever.
Nah, it was more than that. It was March to, I guess you're right. It was just the best 2 to 3 months of all time. It was so glorious. And now we're here on a Monday, so it's pretty exciting. Yeah, we had to do it on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before. But I don't know about a Monday.
I don't know about Tuesday. Tuesday's a pretty weird day. Tuesday and Thursday, I wouldn't be surprised if we've like never done it.
Yeah, I know we wouldn't have done it except for during lockdown stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
We probably did it before on a Wednesday, even after work at some point. I'm sure we did, even during normal times. Either way, Kirby's awesome. Look at this background. Just look at it.
It does look pretty cool.
It's like hurting your eyes, but it's good to your eyes at the same time.
Yeah, I replayed the last 2 worlds, but I didn't replay this one, so I don't remember this one being that hard. But hopefully, I don't get stuck.
This the black backgrounds remind me of like literally every Atari game ever, where it's just like, boy, it's space. What's black? Space. Space War.
Yeah, it's black with white speckles. It's space!
Yeah, it's space and Star. Star Raiders. Star Smash, I think.
There's so many, and you're like, Star Smash.
Space War, that's one. That's kind of an uncommon one that starts with space. Star Trek.
You can just say random words, like Star...
Space. Star Space?
Yeah. What about Star Wars? Ever heard of that one before?
I've heard of the fact that Disney ruined it in less than 10 years, so now most people dislike it.
More like in less than 5 years.
Yeah, when did they buy? No, because Force Awakens came out in like 2015 or something.
Oh yeah,
like that.
I guess if you count, I was thinking of like when Force Awakens came out, not when they bought the rights.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, well, I mean, they ruined it in one day by being like, EU's not canon, or Extended Universe is not canon.
Yeah. Here's your New Hope retelling. Give us $1 billion, and it worked.
From what I understand, and I don't even, the accounting on it would be insane, but from what I understand, they still have not turned a profit on Star Wars, despite owning it for 10 years.
That's good. I mean,
which is like,
how much did it cost?
Like $5 billion.
Yeah, so it's not like Force Awakens making like 1.5 billion is pure profit. It's
right.
Like, no.
Well, and also, there's I don't know, I feel like a bunch of stuff they had to like lose money on, like all the toys that no one wants.
Yeah, especially the Last Jedi toys. Probably so much unsold inventory.
And you know what the funny thing is? Like, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. But some of the extended universe stuff was, like, you know, pretty awesome. But a lot of it was, like, awful, and people did not care. It was like the best fan base humanly possible. Simply because, like, they'll accept anything, you know? Like, Star Wars fans would accept anything except for being like, hey, by the way, this doesn't exist anymore. Ooh.
Rip.
I will say they're very nice on that hitbox. You get probably like halfway. Anyway, yeah.
I mean, how do you do this if you can't like
go like halfway up? Yeah.
Like when you push up, when Kirby does the little flaps, like he does like 2 or 3. You can't just do 1.
Yeah. So all I have to say is, how can you mess up an IP like Star Wars? It's like, I mean, is it literally like the biggest IP in the world? It's just like everyone loved it, and all you have to do is just, and like everyone like forgave all the silliness of it, or like the fact that everything was like made into toys and stuff. People were like, maybe some people complained, but you know what they did? They went out and bought the toys anyway.
Yeah, it's like
this friggin' Star
the way
Wars.
that they handled it is so weird because they wanted to make something safe for like the first century, and then immediately after that they're just like, let's do the opposite of safe, but still use the same characters.
Yeah.
So they nostalgia pandered, and then they did the opposite, and they're just like, you know that nostalgia? Shut up, man-child. We're doing what we want now. It's like, why even take the old characters? Just do your own thing. You don't have to bring the old characters back.
I literally like Last Jedi, but I definitely understand, but I don't like Star Wars that much, so I understand why someone...
I'm not even coming from, like, a Star Wars fanboy. It's like, I like Episode 4, and I really like Episode 5. That's about it.
I like 6. People are too hard on it.
I like half of 6.
What half don't you like?
All the stuffed bear stuff. How meaningless Leia and Han Solo are in their own movies. Here's the power of the ball. I figured it out.
Dude. Wait, do you have to press A before, like, right as you land on them, or does it just kill them?
You can hold A to do the big bounce.
Oh, okay. Can someone give me a $5 billion IP and then see if I mess it up as quickly? I bet... I'm gonna go ahead and say I bet I wouldn't.
What if you were given an IP like Hello Kitty, which like has generated like $80 billion, but like what would you do? Because you have no idea what Hello Kitty anything is.
I would call up Funko and be like, hello. Let's do business.
I've already seen like 15 Hello Kitty pups.
I would say let's do more business. I would hire whoever, like, I would hire people for the ideas department that, like, are Hello Kitty fans. Like, people who have, like, huge collections, even if they're huge weirdos, they know what people want.
I wish I had $100 billion to buy Pokemon, and then all I would do with the IP is just hoard it. I'd be like, no more games for you.
Yeah, I'd, oh man, with Pokemon, that'd be tough. I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah,
it's so...
I just want to buy it out of spite to make everyone mad.
It's so easy to make money on it, but, like, it's like, sucks so bad nowadays. Oh, man.
No, I want that.
I think the first thing I would do is, and I'm sure, like, every single, like, business person would be like, no, somehow that doesn't make sense. I would make every single game older than 3DS, so like Game Boy Advance DS, available for download on the Switch for like $5 a piece, or $10, whatever, to combat the ridiculous amount of like reselling and the games being so expensive and all that. I don't see how that would make anyone except for resellers on eBay angry.
Thank you.
So I think that'd be good. I'd like that. And then I would say don't come out with a game for...
This is actually really hard.
Yeah, that is really tough timing. I would not come out with a game for, like, 3 years. Do you think people would be mad if they stopped being... Oh, so close. If they stopped...
It's all because the stupid... I like the dog bone controller and the NES controller in general, but the... Hitting the up button on this game puts you into the floating state no matter what. And the NES controller is so sensitive to any up input, and it screwed me over right there.
Nice. Do you think people would be mad if Pokemon games stopped doing the whole two games at once thing?
Who actively is like, need 2 versions? It's like, we live in the internet age. The age of needing 2 cartridges to facilitate more trading via a physical link cable is over. It's been dead for 10 years. You don't need it anymore.
I think I'd do that then. So, make me the CEO of the Pokemon company.
And you just lost $10 billion overnight because all the shareholders left. What's your next move?
Make good games.
You just lost another $20 billion overnight.
New CEO says, we will make good games. Stock price plummets.
Yeah, free fall. You can't make good games. You have to make bad games incrementally, very slightly better.
Dang.
And then everything good about the new game, just remove it in the...
Dude, this is the weirdest enemy in this game.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't think it's ever been in any other game ever. Oh, so it's like a mixture of fire and suplex?
Cool. I have no idea how this thing attacks. I'm gonna die. I was really hoping I didn't lose the fire. I'm assuming that when it hits the wall, when it's like a fireball... Oh, here we go.
Oh my god!
This is actually... I should just die.
Yeah.
You fight this thing like 2 times.
Do you know, it'd be a pretty fun challenge, like any Kirby game, but just no abilities? Or, as minimum abilities as you can.
We did it. Do I get fireball?
What does he give you? Nah. I think that'd be fun. Do you... Yeah, there's some points where you, like, literally need Fireball, but if you did the challenge where, like, you just got Fireball and then instantly lost it once you, you know, went to the next room or whatever, that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, you never have to, like, actually suck in the enemies to... Oh my god. To end the stage.
You just did!
What? You don't have to... You have to kill off the mini-boss, but you don't have to, like, digest
Oh, no,
it.
but I'm saying, like, you just did a couple stages before where you had to use the fire to go to the next thing.
I think that was all just, like, getting to the hidden switches.
Oh, okay.
When I was doing the fire and high jump combo, that was just for a switch.
Then I take that back. It's taken.
Oh yeah, this, I specifically remember this one. So, this one you need to have the hammer, which is in this world's arena, which we haven't seen because there's no reason to do the arenas because they don't, like, permanently clear. But this is the hammer guy, but we do get Hurricane, so this is pretty easy.
Nice.
Yeah, Hurricane's the best ability in the game.
I guess that's a way to always get your life back.
It is true. But yeah, I remember there's a bunch of wheels.
I remember this stage.
Yeah, and you have to keep hammer the, like, entire way.
Ba, 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 ba. Is the OLED Switch, is there, like, a legit difference?
I mean, pure hardware-wise, it's just the screen, but the screen is quite nice.
Yeah.
I've been definitely enamored with my Switch again because of it. No, no, no. I completely forgot that sword guy. I just could have flew over him, but I didn't.
Are you just gonna die? Or are you just gonna do it again?
I'm just gonna finish the stage so I don't have to like complete it again.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because once you complete a stage, you go into here and then you need the hammer.
Dude, this is beautiful. This background and this foreground.
Yeah, and the colors
nice.
look amazing. Dude, a couple days ago when I beat the final boss again, I was just like stunned at what they accomplished.
Well, if I remember correctly, the bottom moves, like the where you're standing on moves the whole time.
Yeah, there's so much like...
And there's like background stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch of background stuff, and there's a bunch of stuff going on, and there's barely any slowdown somehow, because, I mean, this game definitely suffers from slowdown, but the final boss, I think they just optimized the actual heck out of it. That's right, I said that.
No! Demonetized. Jod has failed us. I really like how it tells you if there's a secret in the stage.
Yes.
It's just a nice touch. What's another company I could just destroy? By just being a reasonable human. Like, you just go in as CEO and you're like, you know what? No!
And it's all because I didn't mean to hit up. It's just, that's the problem with the... That's my major problem with the NES controller. Just the up input is so sensitive. Which for most platformers is not a big deal, but in this game when it notices you pressed up for one single frame, you get into the big ball mode.
If I bought GameStop, I would be like, hey, don't just be a good employee. Don't worry about getting subs and reserves and stuff.
Yeah, and actually like treat customers like human beings. You actually have like customer retention again.
I'd be like, here's your to-do list for the day. Make sure everything's clean. Talk to customers and be nice. Does that work? And then I would also have more than one person in the store at a time on like a Saturday.
That'd be nice.
Really, really, really big ideas here, folks. Really big ideas.
And costs like an extra like $500 a week of employee payroll to do that.
Bottom line. Also, I would fire Reggie because he's not done anything. Reggie, what was it? Filzami?
I mean, he's just on the board of directors?
Yeah, board of directors.
But I think he's just there to collect the paycheck.
Hey, you know, it is what it is. I just love how, like, GS always has these, GameStop always has these, like, really half-baked ideas that they kind of, like, do for a little. I remember, like, legitimately being, like, pretty worried when, oh gosh, this was over 5 years ago, where they were like, we're doing retro and we're doing it in stores, and I was like, oh man, I was like, that's bad. I was like, that's really bad. And it ended up that it was just a super half-baked idea that they just were like, hey, we're doing retro in stores, but we only... Oh, I remember this boss!
Yeah, and with the hammer, it just dies in a second.
And they were like, well, we only take certain games. And also, only certain stores do it. Oof.
Epic.
You could just get the tornado.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were like, hey, we're doing retro now, but only certain stores have it, and only certain stores take trades on it, and only certain titles, and only certain systems, and most of it's online, so you just trade it in there, and then we just sell it online.
Yeah, it's like, there's no point to it anymore. It's like, you can buy anything online.
And then,
why would you buy from GameStop unless you have like $1,000 store credit there?
And then they were like, hey, employees, you need to start dealing with retro and retro trades and stuff like that, but we're not going to teach you...
This is actually way harder with the tornado.
Just shoot it at him. But I agree. And they were like, hey, we take retro trades now, but we're not going to teach you anything about it, and how to spot, like, fakes, and how to tell if something, like, looks good, like, in terms of cartridges and all that, or, you know, any of that stuff. So then people would just, like, make fake cartridges, or buy fake cartridges online and just be like, Hey, I heard you give, I don't know, $80 for Chrono Trigger. Here you go. Oof.
I pressed B. I want to say I pressed B legitimately 10 times. It did not register a single one. Just because this game lags so much. I pressed B! I pressed...
Holy crap! I heard you.
What is it doing?
Wait, does it eventually get to the point where, like... Oh, no, okay.
This sucks.
Dude.
Why didn't I just go back and get the hammer? Why'd I have to die the first time with the hammer?
This is... Looking back on it, this is such a weird Kirby boss. Like, what a weird Kirby boss, right?
It is.
So yeah, for like... Essentially, when people would order, like, rare retro games off of GameStop Online, they would just get it and be like, it's a repo card, cool, you know? And, because no one was trained as to, like, what to do and what to look for. So that's pretty cool. And,
it's not like the higher-ups cared at all. If they could sell a repo cart online and get away with it, they don't.
And literally every single, like, older, like, PS1, PS2 game would, like, never, ever, ever have the case and stuff. Which, hey, it's hard, I get it, you know? But I remember, I mean, how many times do you remember, Trev, when GS was doing a lot more older games online where people would come in and be like, hey, I bought this online from GameStop, can you buff this disc? And we would look at it and be like, what the heck? Like, they were so bad. I was like, they sent this? You know? I was like, this is how you got it? And it's like, just like, I don't know, Crash Bandicoot 1, $40, and then you get it in a little CD sleeve, and it's all scratched up, and they're like, thanks for the business. We appreciate you.
Yeah, here you go.
Big oof. So, yeah. Oh, and another thing they did recently, I was like, that's actually a cool idea, but, like, I guess COVID did kind of change it, but they were, like, gonna make a bunch of stores into, like, gamer hangouts. Did you see that? Where, like, they just had, like, a bunch of, like, tube TVs and Smash Brothers and stuff like that, and I was like, this is kind of cool. And then I guess probably COVID made it like, maybe we can't have a bunch of people hanging out.
Yeah, I never heard that, but that's interesting.
I saw, like, one of the tester stores, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Oh my god, 1 frame a second.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What the heck?
The dog is not being nice to me today. It is doing the weirdest things in the world, but it's fine.
Here's another one. You ready for this, Trev? This is gonna blow your mind. You're gonna get, as a stockholder, you're gonna get so mad. I'd buy Amazon. You ready for this? And make employees not have to work so hard that they pee in bottles. Like, while driving around or while working on the assembly line.
Yeah, when an Amazon driver, like, they do, like, Sunday deliveries now because they have their own thing, and, like, an Amazon driver delivers, like, a Sunday package at, like, 9:30 p.m. I'm just like, I'm sorry, dude, I did not want you to do this.
Yeah.
If I could make you do this on Monday, I don't support Amazon doing this. I just don't have any say in the matter.
Yeah, sometimes we get, at the store, like, once in a while we'll get, like, an Amazon person coming in at, like, way after 5 p.m., like 6, 7 p.m., and I'm like, hi? And it's like, that sucks. And it makes you, like, it makes you literally not want to,
I needed that stuff.
No, are you serious? It makes you literally not want to order from them, because you're like, stop making them deliver stuff at 7 p.m.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I guess you
gotta finish the level. Man, the dog is not being nice today.
I mean, a lot of these, especially the 6th stage, has a hidden switch every single level.
Oh, wow!
So they get a lot more complicated, but... Yeah, in addition to being obtuse and annoying, the dog is screwing me.
Best thing
seizure.
in the game. The only reason this game's not a pure 10 out of 10 is it doesn't have Cisco! I think they call it Mike from
Yeah, there is a mic power up in this,
But it just goes.
yeah, it's just the one.
Don't ever forget Cisco. Hello, my friend. Thanks for the 5 seconds of iframes.
Yeah, thank you for... You're only vulnerable for, like, a brief second. When it's, like, not active. Like, even when you're, like, about to go into the tornado.
Yeah, I saw that. Wow. How do I put this? How difficult is it to control, like, going up and down and stuff like that?
You hold B to ascend, and you just tap B to activate it, but you don't ascend, so I think it actually controls fairly well.
Not bad. Let's do it. Let's get this rock, as the kids say. They say that, right?
Yeah.
Let's get this rock.
At least I don't have to do the entire stage again, but yeah, I do need this stone. Yeah, when I was doing this, I like watched just like 100% speedrun just to see what they did. And apparently there's like wall clips they can do, and like they were just going out of geometry. I was like, of course. Even Kirby's got speedrun did.
Yeah, I always hate that, because it's like you can't watch a speedrun usually to even get ideas, because it's like so ridiculous that you're like,
yeah, it's like, go through the wall, bro. It's like, okay.
Yeah. I think the only one of those that I ever did was the Banjo-Kazooie one.
No.
Nice. But that one's literally just walk at the wall, and eventually you will get through.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
Let's go!
Okay, this one... Oh yeah, this one's really weird. Okay. I think I want to get Fireball. This one is... I don't know how anyone ever figured this out.
Woo! Frames. For some reason, I'm remembering these stages more than even like the earlier stages, probably because I had to do them over and over again. Ha!
Juked!
Literally Shrek'd. Slow.
Alright, so you have to take this hammer. And you have to know that this is breakable with only the hammer.
Is this Fantastic Dizzy?
It definitely looks like it.
Right?
And now, you break... Let's get this. You break this, and then you know that there's a hidden thing right behind it.
Oh my god.
And then it doesn't end. It keeps going. You have to... oops. Get out of there. Okay. I can reset this, thankfully. You have to inhale this fire guy, and come down here and inhale it while you're underwater.
Ah.
Because you can't do the fire underwater. You have to do it... This is how they designed it! This is the only way to do it! Oh, I guess I didn't need to give up the power. Oh my god, the up direction!
Is this my controller or your controller?
It's your controller, but it affects mine too, because it's just how it's designed.
Ah.
No. You want to be, like, as close to the edge as possible. Oh yeah, you do actually have to suck the fire in.
Absolute ripperino. There we go, bros.
Because this is actually, like, super tight in terms of, like, getting to the cannon. Oh. I was, like, anticipating pushing A to swim as fast as possible, and I was like, okay. Come here, bud.
There's too many,
Dang it.
There's too many buttons on the NES controller for Trev. He needs just the 2600 controller. Wow!
How anyone ever figured that out with a guide, I don't know. And it's all for a crane game.
Which you're absolutely gonna do. Dude, This reminds me of both Fantastic Dizzy and another game because of the color.
Yeah, Simpsons. Well, the boat stage reminds me of Bart versus the World.
Yeah, but the specific color palette reminds me of something else, and oh man, that's gonna bother me.
I don't know. Then.
But yeah,
I played the stage, I was like, oh, it's Bart's versus the World.
It might be Mickey Mousecapade, but I don't know. Oh, that's a tough one. Either way, anytime you can reference Fantastic Dizzy is a good day. When you gonna do that one?
My deathbed.
All 255 stars,
that
bro?
Is, I know I think I said like 12 months ago, I was like, I'm going to start learning this. And boy, was I naive. That game is absolutely impossible.
Are you saying...
This one's not that annoying.
Are you saying Codemasters is better than you?
Fantastic Dizzy did beat me. I kneeled.
I kneel Fantastic Dizzy. Dude, if you didn't have to get literally every single star, and some of the stars you can, like, miss when you're on the minecart, I would honestly just write it down and do it. But the fact that the minecart thing involves, like, true, skill.
I think pretty early on, I was like, I'm doing this on emulator with save states. But even then, I was like, I give up.
That's such a shame. That's such a childhood game.
We never beat it.
No, but I could have cheated and beat it.
We could do the childhood experience and play half the game and be like, okay.
Hey, I got sometimes somewhat far. I think it wasn't.
That game's long. Doing half the game is pretty decent.
Yeah.
Here's another one that's pretty rough. Just go over here and press up.
Oof. I think it wasn't even the fact that I would give up, it's the fact I would lose lives, all my lives, and be like, oh, I guess I'm done. Thanks. Bros, why is fantasy football so lame? I'm, like, so bad this year despite having 2 really good teams.
Why is football so lame? That for you.
There you go. There you go.
I like that bomb guy just in the corner. I couldn't do anything about it. That seemed fair.
That was the developers just giving you a little extra.
Why don't I remember this part at all?
Da, da, da. Nice. What?
Oh, boosh!
I don't think it does anything more than the 2, but it's awesome.
It'd be awesome if it did. Alright, I'm definitely doing the chicken egg one.
To get them lives?
Yeah, I just gotta... I did every other minigame perfectly.
How many levels are there?
There's one full world after this, and then there's an 8th world, but it's just the final boss.
Yeah. Here we go.
500 points!
That was the GOAT.
I was like anticipating everything so much that...
Yeah. Oh, man.
Alright, so I need fire. Do I get fire in this?
That's,
No, okay. Well, too late.
That's like, looking too many steps ahead and being like, oh, right. I love this color palette, too.
Yeah, it looks great.
I love this frame, and this frame, and this frame. Apparently there was a 3DS one, which is like not really a remake or whatever, but apparently that one runs a lot better.
What, Kirby's Adventure?
Yeah.
There was like a 3D one. That one definitely runs better. There was a full-blown remake on the GBA as well.
What is that? Nightmare in Dream...
Yeah, Nightmare in Dreamland. Yeah, Return to Dreamland's the Wii one.
I don't think I realized that was a Kirby Adventure one.
Oh, I have fire. Wait. Is this what I'm thinking of? Yeah, okay, this is it. Good. Okay, so I want to break that, and then I actually want to go over here and break these blocks.
We did it, bros.
This is another run to the fuse one. Oh.
Not very epic. Why do these enemies have to reappear?
Yeah, and they specifically put the kamikaze enemies that run fast and just want to barrel into you on purpose. At least you can get fire back in this. Get away from me! Piece of crap.
Man, these frames.
One up.
Worth it for the sound effect alone. You did it.
Yeah, these switches, especially, luckily in the 7th world there's only 2 of them and they're pretty easy, but this world, they're really hard.
Luckily that one you would be able to actually figure out.
Yes, that one's not, like, impossible or anything. Alright, okay, I need fire again for this. But I think I need specifically Fireball. Yeah, I remember this, actually. So I want to go back to the 4th.
Wait, fire and fireball are different?
Yeah, for the blocks that I have to break, like, ice blocks. And it only works with Fireball for some reason.
Huh.
Yeah, there's Fireball in this stage. I'm not a fan of these switches which is like, come to the level with a power-up that's not in the stage.
Let's go. Right. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what this reminds me of.
Simpsons.
Felix the Cat, the final levels.
Oh yeah?
Where it's like frozen, but you're like on like Mars or something like that.
This reminds me of Steamed Hands.
Bros. Felix the Cat LP1.
You haven't done that? I could have sworn you done that. Guess we'll have to look that up.
I did a speed run of it, but not on the channel. On Twitch, you know.
That's so random. I don't remember that either.
I think I did it, like, by myself, where I was just like, I'm gonna speedrun some NES games. And it was my first try, so obviously it was not good.
Why'd that UFO just explode?
Gib. This is the second screen that has UFO.
I remember the screen being pretty annoying. Yeah. There's a bunch of UFOs that just show up and barrel into you. Man. Oh my god.
Ouch! At least you get the maximum tomato. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, I think so.
Maximum tomato. Oh man, these colors again, I'm telling you what.
I wish I had a UFO.
What up, bros? No, they're doing their own thing.
That's so weird that the other one doesn't have like a health bar.
Is bomb an ability in this game? No, it's not.
It's not.
Why does that guy throw that thing to you? What's the lore of that?
Meta Knight? I don't know.
Was that Meta Knight?
I think so.
Oh, I guess it is an early version of him. Do you actually fight Meta Knight in this game?
Yeah, he's the... We'll fight him in 2 seconds.
Sick.
Well, not this fight. This is his cronies again. But I think he's the stage boss for this world.
Who's better? You can only pick one. Meta Knight or Proto Man? They're both essentially the same character, right? They're like
Yeah, sort of the anti-hero. Like, sometimes you fight him, sometimes he helps you.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Mega Man way more than Kirby as a franchise, so I guess Proto Man.
I don't think I really thought about that till now, but I was like, man, Meta Knight is essentially Proto Man. Sometimes I'll help you, but sometimes I won't. That's kind of how they were gonna make Zero in the Mega Man series until they're like, no, you can always play as Zero. He's a good guy. He's not, you know, kind of an anti-hero.